Hello to YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft tutorial. Today, boys and girls, I'm going to be teaching you how to build this 4-player ultimate survival base. If we could reach 500 likes on this video, that would mean so much to me. I put a lot of time into this one. This base features 4 different awesome towers, completely connected by walkways. It sleeps 4 players. There is a nether portal, 2 farms, storage areas, smelting areas, and it's an all-round great build for you and your friends. Okay, boys and girls, let's get into building this awesome 4-player ultimate survival base. Okay, so I've marked out a little plot for you guys to kind of help you out. We've got 19 blocks of stone going this way, and we have 18 going back this way. So it's a 19 by 19 plot size in total, okay? And the best thing about this build, it is very symmetrical, and I'm going to keep reminding you guys of that throughout this build, just because I kind of want you guys to get a grip of how easy this thing is to actually build. But we're going to be starting off with some oak wood planks, sprucey wood fences, oak wood stairs, we got some oak trapdoors, a birch wood slab, we got a spruce slab, a sprucey trapdoor, crafting table, and a lantern, okay? And we're going to jump to our first corner. We're going to place ourselves 1 oak block, a bam. The first blocks, can we get a round of applause, please? We're going to jump 1, 2, 3, place another, a bam. 1, 2, 3, boom, and 1, 2, 3, like so. So we've got 4 little oak planks, a little something like this. We're going to grab our spruce wood fences and place 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 on tops of all of our oak fences. I missed you. I'm so sorry. We're going to grab our oak planks again and place 1 on top of all of our 2-block high spruce wooden fences. A little something like this. Okay, we can now grab ourselves our oak stairs, place 1, 2, and 3, connecting the 2 front ones. Turn to our side and place 1, 2, and 3 again like this. So this is what we should have from the front. We are not going to be placing any stairs on this side or this side. So basically the intersections of our 4x4 square. That's not because I don't want to, that's because something else is going to take its place. That something is birch slabs. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, filling in this gap, 1, 2, 3, turning, and 1, 2, and 3. So your 2 inside sections of oak wood planks should be connected with birch wooden slabs. We can now grab ourselves our spruce wood fences once again and place 1, 2, and 3, this time on all 4 of our corners. So 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to connect the front 2, 1, 2, and 3, and the side 1, 2, and 3. Once again, the 2 inside sections are going to have nothing placed on top of these, and you'll see why a little later in the build, because they kind of connect the whole build and it just looks amazing. Trust me on this. On tops, 1, 2, 3, and 4 oak wood planks like this. Can you see the pattern? It's a little samey, but trust me, at the end it's going to look very pretty. Now, off our little fancy schmancy roof, we're going to grab our spruce slabs and place one of these on top of all 4 of our oak planks, okay? And we're going to connect these 1, 2, and 3 in the middle, 1, 2, and 3, and do this for the other 2 corners as well, 1, 2, and 3. A little something like this, okay? Now on our corners, we're going to place 1 and 2, 1 and 2, sticking out on our diagonals, okay? So you should have nothing on this diagonal block. A little like a fish tail. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little fishy tail. This is what we should have from the top. Okay, we're now gonna place another layer all the way around of spruce wood slabs. Bam, 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 and bam. I missed you. Perfecto. A little something like this. And we can now place 1, 2, 3 at the top. So we got this kind of little arch kind of shape going on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 all the way around, and 1, 2, and 3. A half slab up from this, we can place 1, 2, and 3 in the center, missing out this diagonal block. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Like this. I love it. Now we're going to fill in the middle with 9 slabs, and we can then place another 9 slabs on top of this, 1 half slab up. And that is it for our roof. This is what we going on. Looks very similar to like that tiki hut vibe. That's kind of what I was going for. We're now going to grab our spruce wood trapdoors and place these under the kind of fishtails on every corner of the build. I just feel like adding these kind of adds a little depth to the build. It makes them look a little bit more chunky and creates a nice aesthetic to the roof. On the inside of this roof section, we're going to place a crafting table like this and place spruce slabs all the way around it so you can only see the bottom booty half of the crafting table. On the bottom of this, bam, a lantern, and that is pretty much it for the roof. I really like this because in each kind of corner of the build there's a crafting table and it's super easy to access that. And I feel like that's just going to be super handy to people playing in survival. Now grabbing our oak wood trapdoors, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the front of our build and flick these up, giving us this. Now on this corner just here, we're going to place one on the inside, but we're not going to place anything just down here. We're going to place ourselves an oak wood stair instead. Perfect. Now we're going to go to this side. We're going to place ourselves an oak trapdoor. Bam. Bam, bam, and bam on all 4 corners. Okay, on this side once again we are turning. We're going to place 1 trapdoor on the top and an inside facing stair on the bottom, and this is what we should have. You're going to place nothing on this one. We're going to leave him pretty sad and lonely for the minute, because he's going to get detailed up later on when we've kind of got the whole build finished, and it's a little bit easy for us to kind of see what needs to be done. But that is it for the first corner. Now remember, people, when I told you this was going to be easy, trust me, it is. We're going to now do exactly the same, okay, on all 3 of our other corners. This exact thing, okay? One little tip though, when you do this, the birch slabs need to be facing on the inside. So our birch slabs would be on this section, and vice versa for all of these, okay? On all kind of 2 of the other sides, they're going to be fenced off. Of course, I'll show you when I get back. I just don't want to do it on camera because it will take me so long, and you guys don't want to be listening to my voice for 15 hours of your day, okay? So I'm going to work on building the 3 other corners, and I'll report to you when that is done. Let go. Okay, quickly before I carry on building these, I've kind of laid out the foundations for the other 3. This is what you should have from the top, okay? Just a little reference for you guys, so kind of help you. Maybe you won't get as confused, but this is what we should have. You should have, let's see here, in between the oak planks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks in total. So in between each of these oak planks, 9 blocks. Okay, let's go. And bam, our final stair for all 3 of our other kind of towers. This is what we have from the top. Like I said to you guys, super simple. Exactly the same thing done on all 4 corners of our 19 by 19 plot. Now you're probably thinking, how are we going to connect these little bad boys? Well, we're going to grab ourselves some stripped oak logs. That's pretty much all we're going to need to do this, okay? We're also going to go in and grab ourselves some spruce wood buttons, and we are going to need our oak trapdoors once again, okay? And everything else can kind of just disappear, and we're going to use what we got in our inventory. And to do this, we're going to place ourselves 1, okay, next to this stair, 1 block diagonal from our first oak wood planks, okay? We're going to jump 1, 2, 3, place another, and 1, 2, 3, place another, okay? And we can do this 1 block away from that on the other side, okay? And we're going to do that for all 3 of our other sides of the base, okay? So we're going to go around and do this with our stripped oak logs. And I chose stripped oak logs just because I feel like they contrast really well with the oak wood planks. And then of course you have the darker woods with the spruce kind of fences and stuffs. I just think it works super well. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section below. Of course, that is how we do. We're going to be raising these now by another 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, making these pillars 5 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And do this for all other of our 6 pillars. Okay, so boom, boom, and boom, and boom, 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 and boom. This is what we got going on. And now, like before, I'm going to work on this wall, and then I'm going to do the 3 others off camera, because they are exactly the same. I cannot stress it enough. This build is very symmetrical indeed. Grabbing our oak wood stairs, okay, on the 3rd block up, we're going to place 1 facing inwards, and 2 on the other side facing inwards. And we're going to do this for all in between kind of bits of our pillars. Boom and boom. This is what we got going on, okay? On tops of these, we're going to face inwards and place a normal stair facing the right way up, but inwards. And you'll see why we do this in just a sec. Let me finish these. Boom, turn, and boom. We're going to place upside down oak stairs in between these, giving us this super nice medieval kind of arch. It's very cool, and I do indeed like the way it looks a lot. Using the stairs a lot kind of adds a lot of depth. Don't you agree? I just like the way it kind of looks. We've got these little kind of like indents everywhere. It just looks nice in my opinion. We're going to connect these 2 towers now with our birch slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8, and 9 birch slabs in total. Connecting these, we can grab ourselves our spruce wood fences, place 1, 2, and 3, and do this exactly the same on all other 4 kind of sections. Bam and bam, with our oak trapdoors on top of each of our 5 block pillars, like so. Next to our upside down stairs, we're just going to place ourselves some spruce wood batons, and we'll do that on this side as well. Bam, bam, and bam. What do you guys think? I think this works super well. It's a very kind of easy way to get in and out of the base, and it just looks all around really nice, because just imagine this going all the way around the build. And that is our next task, okay? I'm going to go to our other kind of 3 different sides and build this exact same connecting wall. And boom, that is our walls completely finished. And now, we need to go on to kind of the inside sections of all of our towers and connect these to our walls, just so you kind of can't fall out the edges. That would just be crazy. We don't want to be falling off our building stuffs, because it just looks so damn pretty. Why would you want to injure yourself falling off the edge? And I'm just going to go around and do that on all of our sections, just connecting this kind of corner section. You kind of get the picture. Very easy to do. Bam and bam, boom and boom. Perfecto. This is what we've got from above. It's starting to take shape, like I said, very easily. Okay, so the kind of next step for us, we're going to have to start digging out some blocks, okay? We're just going to remove everything that's in here looking all ugly and stuffs, and we're just going to grab ourselves some, a little bit weird, but we're going to grab some barrels, okay? And we can also re-grab our stripped oak logs, okay? And we're just going to remove the blocks in between, like, our middle pillars, okay? So not the outside, just the inside. And we're going to go around and do that all the way around the build. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And boy, oh boy, is deleting grass so loud in Minecraft. I just do not understand. We're now going to clear this entire inside grass section out, okay? So we're going to remove all of this a little bit, all of this side, and we're going to do that for all of this grass just here. And boom, perfect. All of that is gone. Okay, so now you can see we got some dirt looking a little bit stinky underneath here. We're going to remove these 3 blocks, place oak on this side and a barrel in the center, okay, facing upwards, so you kind of can't see this section, okay? You can just see the black lines going all the way around, and we're going to do that on all kind of other 3 of our corners. Bam and bam, and it's just going to look a little bit nicer so you can't see the dirt. If you don't have enough materials and you do just want to leave it with dirt, you know, by all means, you do you, boos. Let's do this, and okay, we can now do that to our middle pillars as well with our stripped oak logs. Bam and a bam. That looks a lot better, a lot cleaner, and a little less dirt showing. Now we can go in and let's see. We're going to grab ourselves, where are they hiding? Our stone brick stairs, okay, we got those. And we're going to grab ourselves our spruce wood trapdoors and our spruce wooden fences. Perfect. Okay, so this is the front of our build, and we're going to place 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Stone stairs like this. Okay, so this is kind of going to be our entranceway. We're going to dip down into this little courtyard of our build. Now, with our spruce wood trapdoors, we're going to place these at the sides, connecting the 2 pillars. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And on this side, it's a little bit different because this is actually going to be the side we have our kind of nether portal. So we're going to grab ourselves some barrels, place another 1, a 2, and a 3. And we're going to do this on the other side as well. So 1, and 2, and 3, and in the middle we should have 3 blocks left. Okay, we can now place a barrel on each of these end sides like so, giving us this. In between these front 2 barrels, we're going to place 1, and 2, and 3 stone stairs, so we got this going on. We can now go in and grab ourselves some, what is the stuff we can at the nether portal with? Obsidian. I completely forgot the name of it. Oh my days. Behind our stairs, we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. Okay, on this side, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now, of course, on top, we can remove this button and place 1, 2, and 3. And we got our nether portal. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a flint and steel and just light this little bad boy. A boom. There we go. There we have it. Looking all fancy schmancy. We can now go in, grab ourselves some oak leaves and place 1 and 2. Okay. 1 and 2, and 1 on tops of these front barrels. And I just think this looks super nice. Okay, we can now actually go in and grab ourselves our ladders. We're going to remove this button just here, place 1 and 2, and on this side we can remove this button, and we're going to place 1, 2, and 3 ladders, just kind of add to the aesthetics of the build. Now on our 2 kind of empty sides, we're going to grab our spruce wood fences and just place these on top of the spruce trapdoors that we placed a little bit earlier in the build. Bam, bam, and bam, and boom, boom, and boom. This is what we got going on. I think it's probably my favorite part of the build, the kind of courtyard area. I just think it looks super simple and very nice indeed. Now, on these 2 sides, we're going to remove 1, 2, 3 blocks in the ground. 1, 2, 3, and do that on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we can replace the kind of dirt blocks underneath the spruce wood pillars because, you know, you can kind of see them. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Once again, it's just one of those minor details, but it bugs me when stuff like that is showing. Now we're going to grab some andesite and do that exactly the same thing, kind of for the back blocks, okay, behind, like so. Boom, 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 and boom. So 6 blocks in total. Remove 6 and replace with 6 andesite, like so, okay? Boom, 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 and boom. And we're now going to go in and grab ourselves some water buckets and fill these little 3-block gaps in. If you're wondering why we're placing water in these, it's because our farms are going to be in this section, and, you know, you're going to need the water to help the crops grow just that little bit better. Water, 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 and that is what we got going on so far. Now we're going to use our andesite to kind of mark out the, you know, the ground area of our build. And we're going to go to this little barrel here, and we're going to remove all the blocks going all the way down to the center. Exactly the same on this side. Boom, and take it all the way back and refill this with andesite, okay, all the way along. Andesite is probably one of my favorite blocks actually in Minecraft, funnily enough. I just think it looks really nice. Now at the back here, in between these 2 barrels, we can remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and replace these with andesite also. So from the top, we have this. We have a 3-block section, another 3-block section, and a 3-block section just here as well. this middle 3-block section. Now, this is something a little bit different that I haven't done in any of my builds before. We're going to remove all of this, okay? Under here, we can replace this with the andesite, and we can also dig up the dirt underneath and fill this up with, let's see, what do we want to do? We want to grab ourselves some sand, maybe some coarse dirt, and we're just going to make ourselves a little pattern in the ground. Very random. This is a little bit of a texturing going on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, perfect. I really, really do like that, actually. We're now going to grab ourselves our spruce wood trapdoors, and in the center, we're going to place these all the way along until we reach the side of our portal. Perfect, like that. And we can now fill this section in with water, okay? All of it in with water. Don't leave any of the blocks. Don't leave any of the ugly little weird kind of water glitches. That is what we got going on. Now, there are going to be campfires going all the way along the top of this to form this awesome little, like, stick bridge. But I'm going to do that a little bit later because we do need the campfires for other things. Also, now, we're going to go and grab ourselves some seeds, okay? We're going to grab some bone meal, of course. And we can go in and grab ourselves some carrots, okay? We're also going to need one of these little guys because we're going to diggity it all up. And then we can get planting our little crops, okay? So on this side here, this is going to be where I'm going to be placing my wheat farm. Okay, so digging all this up and planting our little wheat seeds in here. Hopefully none of the kind of farmland disappears. Okay, quick. Perfect. I got that speedy clicks. We got hit on this side with the carrots as well. Okay, get all of this done. Boom. And plant the carrots as fast as possible before any of the farmland disappears. Okay, I'm speaking so fast. Oh my days. I think my speech is kind of mimicking how I'm clicking. Okay, this is what we got so far. I like this. This is for sure pretty nice. Now, I'm going to grab myself a barrel, okay? I'm going to place it on this corner block. Oh, bam. Like this. We can just go to any of these random blocks and place one just here. Remove this. Boom. Barrel. I like that. Just like adding barrels. They look so good. We're going to go grab our lantern as well. And we'll just place a lantern on top of it. Just add a lantern on top of this as well. Aesthetically pleasing, I know. I'm now going to bone meal all of our crops just to make them look a little bit more pretty. Because right now, they're just little green stumps. And it's kind of a little weird. Perfecto. Our courtyard is now done. What do you guys think? I think this place turned out really awesome. I just love the way it feels. Kind of like that farm, but inside your kind of castle kingdom. I don't know. I just get really cool vibes from this place. And with the Shaders mod, it definitely adds to the ambiance. Okie dokie. So now we're going to kind of figure out what we're going to do on these front 2 corners of the build. Because the back 2 corners are actually going to be a little different. Okay, so first of all, we're going to remove all of this, okay, in the centers. And yeah, this is what we got going on. Okay, so removing all of our middle blocks, giving us kind of a blank canvas to work with. We're going to go in, we're going to grab some andesite, we're going to grab some cobble, we're going to grab some dirt blocks. We can then, weirdly enough, grab some more seeds. I know, super weird. We're going to grab one of these guys to diggity it all up. And now we can go in and grab ourselves a campfire. We're going to grab a empty bucket. Okay, very important. And a water bucket completely full of water. Now, we're going to be placing dirt in our corner blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this is what we got going on. We're now going to dig these up, and we're going to place ourselves some seeds in all of these. Okay, so seed, and the whole way around. Are you going to place... Oh, you disappeared now. Buddy, that is not cool. Okay, so in the center, we're going to place ourselves some cobblestone like so. We can also place cobblestone in these 2 blocks here that are connecting. And we're going to mix some andesite into here, kind of giving it a nice little texture. It doesn't really matter how it looks. It's just got to be random, okay? So probably another little cobblestone just chilling in there. I'm pretty happy with that. Now in these 2 kind of side empty blocks, we're going to place a water here and a water there. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting, okay? We're going to grab ourselves our campfires and we're going to place them this way. Boom. Okay, that is the wrong way. Why'd you place like that? Oh, this way. We kind of want the logs facing inwards, okay? And we're going to do exactly the same here. Bam and bam. And delete the one behind it. Now, you're not going to want these campfires lit, so we're going to grab ourselves a water bucket, okay? And this is where you've got to kind of be pretty quick with the keys. Bam, bam, okay? We can remove it. And it's just going to give us the empty campfire. Pretty sad, I know. Boom, okay? Something like this. I just think this looks really nice. Okay, now we can bone meal these up. And you'll kind of see the final result, looking all fancy schmancy and stuffs. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is what we got going on. I just really wanted to add these campfires. Haven't really used them much before. I just thought they added a very nice detail. We can now go over here to this corner and do exactly the same. And boom. Okay, that is what we should have going on for these front 2 corners. Okay, now the other 2 back corners are a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to dig all of them up once again, but this time we're just going to be filling them in with andesite, let's say. We can then go in and grab ourselves our cobblestone. Okay, let's remove the stone from the outside, and we're just going to texture this in just like we did on the other side, actually. So I did not mean to open that barrel just there. Maybe a little bit too much cobblestone going on here. I'm pretty happy with that. We maybe add another one just there, like so. We can then go over to this side and do exactly the same again. Okay, this time I'm just going to fill it in with cobblestone and add the andesite afterwards because I'm difficult like that. Okay, so boom, 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 filling all this in. And I'm sorry if this is going on for a long time. This is a pretty big build to be tutorialing, but a lot of you guys were asking for longer videos and some bigger survival bases. So that is what you guys are going to get. I'm going to place a cobblestone just here. Perfect. We're now going to go in, okay, and grab ourselves some furnaces, and we're going to grab ourselves an anvil, okay. We can also re-grab our spruce wood fences. In the center just here, we're going to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks. We're then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 furnaces with an anvil in the middle, facing sideways, okay. We can then go to the other side and do exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blocks. Anvil in the center and furnaces all the way around the edge like this. We can then grab our spruce wood fences and border all of this up with 3 fences either side. Now, like I said, it's a little different, not too much, but of course we are going to need some smelting areas, and that was the best place to put these in this build. Now for other blank sides, we're going to go in, we're going to grab ourselves some barrels once again. We can then scroll back up and grab ourselves some leaves. We are going to need our water buckets, so we're going to keep those. Okay, in between these gaps, we're going to place barrels all the way along, or something like this. Bam, place them all in, facing upwards, and on top of this, we're going to place ourselves some leaves. Okay, very, very nice. We can also grab our spruce wood trapdoors and flick these down on the front of the barrels. Only on the outside though, you're going to leave it with the barrel face on the inside. We can now remove the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks in between each of the inwards facing oak stairs. Okay, under this, we're just going to place ourselves some stripped oak logs. We can then do exactly the same just here like that. Now for the inside dirt sections, we're just going to replace these with our trusty and good friend the andesite all the way along, and we can just leave the dirt on the bottom. It doesn't really matter too much because we're going to be filling this little section with water, and I just think that looks very, very nice. Kind of like a little moat going around the whole thing. Although it doesn't really stop anyone getting in, it does look very pretty. And hey, we do like to go for the aesthetics around here. I'm going to go for that on the back with the portal, and I'm going to do this on the other side as well, leaving the front without any water at all. Boom, 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 and flicking these down, we are done with our 3 side sections, the ones with the leaves, the trapdoors, and the water. But for the front of our build, we're going to do something a little bit different. For this front section, we're going to grab ourselves some andesite, and we're just going to remove 6 blocks here. Ooh, 6 blocks here, like this, and the 1 block all only in the middle. At the front, we're going to grab ourselves a shovel. It can be any shovel, it doesn't really matter too much, as long as you're digging these blocks up. That is going to be a path block, ladies and gentlemen. We can remove this block under here and just replace it with a stripped oak log, so it looks a little bit more flush. We can now go in, grab ourselves this little guy, and let's see, a red flower. It doesn't matter too much. A little flower pot, and we're just going to place these. 1 on the inside and 2 on the inside. Red and white. This is what we got going on. I really, really like this, guys. I really do. We're going to go back in and grab ourselves some cobblestone, and we're just going to mix that into the kind of picture a little bit. Kind of texturing out, making it look all nice, and it, you know, it just splits it up. That's what adding the cobblestone does. You don't have to. It just kind of, when you look at it, it makes you think, wow, that's a little bit nicer. Do we have any more blocks to fill in? We do. Little random ones around the outside, but I'm just going to go in with the cobblestone and do that because, hey, you know, that's how we do. Filling in the other gaps with the andesite, a little something like that. Any more missing? I'm just going around checking because I don't want to miss anything for you guys. Once again, bam, add a little bit of cobble here and there, and we should be absolutely good to go. Now, actually, we need to grab these campfires because, like I mentioned, we are going to be placing these going all the way along the top of these spruce wood trapdoors, and let's get that going. We'll place all of them all the way along, and of course, we're going to get rid of the fire and use our little water bucket technique to do so. So let's go grab that just here. Where are you? I'm all over the place. Water bucket and a bucket, and we're going to extinguish all of the fire along here, and the final campfire has been taken from its home. this is what we've got going on. I think this is really, really nice. You're going to walk down here, get on the like little bridge thing, and go all the way to a little nether portal, which I think is super cool. We're going to go in and also grab, where'd they be? I don't even know where they're kept. Lily pads. We're just going to place those randomly, a little bit here and there, and, you know, just make a little pattern with them, because I think they just add, once again, it's a little aesthetic and add a little bit more color to this plain little water area. Now, you're probably thinking, how on earth do we get to the second story? And now that is going to be the problem I fixed for you now, okay? Going over to this corner. You can do this in any of these corners, but I'm going to choose the left-hand side corner. We're going to grab our stripped oak logs, actually, and remove this middle stair and place 1, 2, and 3. Like so. We can then grab ourselves our ladders, and what we can do is then remove this block and place 1, 2, and 3 ladders, a little something like that. We can then grab ourselves our oak wood trapdoors, jump to our second story, perfecto, place 1 just here like this, 1 on the back like this, and then 1 on the other side like this. Perfect. Now we have a way to get up to our second floor. We didn't before, now we do. Problem solved, problem evaded, thank me later. Okay, finally. Don't you think I forgot about the interior, okay? I got your guys' backs. I didn't forget. I was just leaving it till the end, okay? We need to add some chest areas, and I'm going to use these little kind of back 2 sections to place those. We're going to place 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and do the same on this side as well. This is what we got going on. Remove the blocks above the chest, okay? And replace them with upside down birch stairs. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. They don't have to be added. They just kind of create less of a gap in between the chest and the slab above. And we're going to go and do that on this other side as well. So 1, 2, 3 chests in these sections. And then we can remove the blocks above and replace that with the upside down birch stairs like so. I just think it looks very, very nice. Okay, we're now going to grab our oak trapdoors, okay? And we're going to place these in between these oak stripped pillars, okay? We're going to do that the whole way around our build. This is another just extra little detail that I kind of felt like adding right at the end here. You don't have to do it once again, but you know, if you do, it's probably going to add that little bit more depth to the build, and it's just going to be a little bit more appealing to the eye when walking around. And it kind of just it just looked a little bit bland around here, so I figured adding these. Now look, damn, they're so fancy. I love it. We're going to go back up to our, you know, top section now using our little handy dandy ladder. Best thing about this is you can flick it up and then it becomes a table. Flick it down and then you kind of got your little ladder area. So for this section, I'm thinking we just place ourselves a bed about here. I like that. And then we can place ourselves 2 white carpet in front of that like this. Actually, what we could do is remove these 2 and just place 2 more chests up here. So the guy that kind of watches over the entrance to the second floor gets a little bit more storage because he is doing a little bit of a dangerous job, okay? In these sections over here, on the other hand, we can just place our bed facing the outside. On the inside of this, actually, we'll place 2 white carpet. We can then go and maybe grab a spruce wood trapdoor and flick that up on the end of the bed. I like that. That looks a little bit funky. We're going to do that on the other sections as well. Okay, so a little bed here. 2 white carpet. Oh my days. I forgot to connect you now, didn't I? What a horrible person I am. Spruce wood trapdoor and flick that up over on this side. Once again, a bed. 2 white carpet on the inside. And then a spruce wood trapdoor. Flicking it up at the end. And boys and girls, our ultimate 4-player survival base is actually now complete. What do you guys think? I am super happy with how this turned out. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Let's get another little 360 kind of degree panoramic view around it one last time before we end the video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Did you build along? If you did build along this, make sure to tweet me a picture on Twitter because I'd be super interested to know. Here's the courtyard we worked on. This place looks absolutely magical. But that is it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like on this video. It means so much to me. Subscribe if you are new around here for content just like this. I love you all so much. Stay creative, stay positive, and of course, I'll see you in my next Minecraft video. Bye, guys.